Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. Today I am going to give you the exercise and insight question answers from the chapter Owls in the Family, that is written by Ruskin Bond. In the previous video I gave you the explanation video. If you have missed, then please check out the description box of playlist. You will find that video from there. So let's start the exercise and insight question answers from the chapter Owls in the Family. This chapter is from class 5. Let's start. Number A, choose the right option. Number 1, what did the narrator's grandfather do to the owlet he found in the veranda? Answer is number D, he picked it up. Number 2, what happened when the narrator realized an owlet on a mango tree? Answer is number C, its mother attacked him. Number 3, what did the owls do when they heard the narrator's grandmother's voice? Answer is number D, they made soft, soothing sound. Next, number B, complete the table what the owlets liked and what the owlets disliked. So, these are the options. Number 1, raw meat and water they liked. Number 2, being under the bed. Number 3, spaghetti. Number 4, grandmother. Number 5, sitting and splashing in water. Number 6, beetles. And what the owlets disliked: number 1, anyone in trousers. Number 2, wild owls. Next, reference to the context. Number 1, she was evidently feeling sorry for her behavior the previous day because she greeted us with a soft woo woo. Number A, who is being spoken about in this line? The mother owl is being spoken about here. Number B, how had she behaved the previous day? The mother owl had swooped down at grandfather by attacking manner. Number C, what was the reason for the way she behaved the previous day? The mother owl felt unsafe when grandfather was handling the owlet, so she behaved like this. Okay, so number 2 question. Now there's an unselfish mother for you. It's obvious she wants us to keep an eye on them. Number A, who said this to whom? The grandfather said this to the narrator. Number B, why did the speaker say that the mother was unselfish? The mother owlet was unselfish as she allowed the grandfather and the narrator to look after her owlets. Number C, who was getting too big to manage? The owlets were getting too big to manage. Okay, number 3, to avoid displeasing them, grandfather would often slip into one of grandmother's petticoats as feeding them. I compromised by wearing an apron, and this appeared to safety them. Okay, here's are the questions. Number A, who is them? Here them is referred to the owlets. Next, that one is not safety, that one is satisfied. Satisfied them. Okay, number B question. Why did grandfather slip into grandmother's petticoats at feeding time? The owlets did not attack when grandfather slips into grandmother's petticoat at feeding time. Number C, how did wearing an apron help I? When the narrator wore the apron, the owlets thought that it was grandmother. In this way, this helps the narrator. Number D, think and answer. Number 1, what shows that the mother owl cared about her babies? In this story, we saw that when the owlets were on the window ledge, the mother owl put a dead rat for her babies there. This shows how much she cared about her babies. Besides this, she used to watch over them from a distance. Number 2, what tells you that the narrator expected the baby owls to be grateful to him for having saved their lives? The owlets sometimes attacked him and his grandfather. He did not like this. On that time, the narrator expected the babies should be grateful to him for having saved their lives. Number 3, why did the owls like the narrator's grandmother? As narrator's grandmother fed them, bathed them, and allowed them to sit on her lap, they felt motherhood touch in her. So they liked narrator's grandmother. Next, grammar portion. Okay, so this is the heading, work in pairs to complete these sentences with the present perfect form of the verbs given in the brackets. Okay, fill in the blanks with present perfect tense. So number 1, Arif has studied 2 foreign languages. Number 2, the child has grown since the last time I saw him. Number 3, Janani has not finished her homework yet. Number 4, we have been to Singapore many times. Number 5, doctors have cured many deadly diseases. Number 6, people have not traveled to Mars as yet. Number C, fill in the blanks with the past perfect tense. We had decided to bring the owl into the house at noon. We had wanted to give it a comfortable place at home. We had made sure that it would be looked after well. An owlet had gone to sleep on my grandmother. It had snuggled its head under my grandmother's ears. Next, number D, fill in the blanks with present or past perfect tense. People from the nearby village have gathered at the accident site. Number 2, the police had already arrived at the crime scene when it began to rain heavily. Number 3, computers have made human beings their slaves. Number 4, mobile phones have replaced wristwatches in recent times. Number 5, I had completed my work before he arrived. Now it's time to give you the inside question answers. Number 1, who is the writer of the story Owls in the Family? Ruskin Bond. Number 2, which season and time are mentioned in the story? Winter morning. Number 3, what did the narrator and his grandfather find a baby spotted owlet? Number 4, where did they find that owlet? By the veranda steps of the home. Number 5, where did the narrator live? Dehradun in northern India. Northern India. Number 6, what did the owlet do? Who they picked it up? His tongue clacked. Number 7, what did the narrator give the owlet for meal? Raw meat and water. Number 8, how does the spotted owlet look like? Spotted owlets are small birds and they have none of the sinister appearance of larger owls. Number 9, whom do the owlets do not afraid of humans? Number 10, are the owlets night bird? No. Number 11, you can say the difference here. Here are the differences from the larger owls and the owlets, that they do not afraid of humans and they are not the night bird like big owls. Okay. Number 11, where do the owlets prefer to stay during the day? At home. Number 12, who are the enemies of the owlets? Some other birds who consider all owls their enemies. Okay, number 13, where had the owlets fallen from, or where was their nest? The rainwater pipe emerged through the roof. There was a rough sort of nest from which the bird had fallen. Number 14, what did the mother owl leave for her owlets through the net? A mouse. Number 15, after how many days grandfather and the narrator take the owlets and why? The 10 days later they took them into the garden to release them. Number 16, where did the narrator place the first bird in the garden? On a branch of the mango tree. Number 17, where did the narrator place the second bird in the garden? Under the mango tree. Number 18, where did the two owlets perch in the next morning? On the hat stand in the veranda. Number 20, how did the mother owl greet them? With a soft woo woo. Number 21, which animal were objected by grandmother? Snakes, monkeys, crows. Number 22, what did the mother feed the owlets? Sorry, this should be grandmother. grandmother fed the owlets, or what did the owlets like to eat? For both this answer you can give the same answer. For both these questions you can give the same answer, that is spaghetti. Number 23, who was the aunt of the narrator? Aunt Mabel. Number 24, why would Aunt Mabel screaming from the room? Aunt Mabel would run screaming from the room every time one of the little birds sidled up to her in a friendly manner. Number 25, what did grandfather wear to avoid displeasing the owlet's petticoats? Number 26, what did the narrator wear to satisfy the owlets? An apron. Number 27, what kind of sounds would the owl make in response to grandmother's voice, gentle and soothing as the purring of a cat? Number 28, what did the owlets do when grandmother provided a shallow dish of water, or how did the owlets enjoy bathing? They love to sit and splash in a shallow dish provided by grandmother. They enjoyed it even more if cold water was poured over them from a jug while they were in the bath. They would get thoroughly wet, jump out and perch on a towel rack, shake themselves and then return for a second splash or sometimes third. Number 29, what was their nightly occupation? Their nightly occupation was catching beetles. So these are the question answers from the chapter Owls in the Family. I hope you understood. If you have any queries, then please let me know in the comment box. Okay, so see you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and bye.